What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is, the exact levels I'm watching for the upcoming week and how I'm going to trade them. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any of my upcoming videos. So let's just get right to this. So here's my updated SPY levels. Some are pretty similar to last week's, but we really respected last week's levels. Support until it isn't, resistance to resistance until it isn't. So this is what I'm looking for. I really like this 537.5 level. Yes, it's a possible reject for puts because currently we're below it, right? And you can trade ES futures based off these levels for all the futures traders out there. I know I say that every video, but if you're new, I want you to know you can trade ES based off SPY and SPX levels, okay? So 537.5 is current resistance. If we come up, momentum loss, reversal candles on lower time frame, volume looking good for us, going to possibly take a put entry. But if we come up, if we have a nice strong 5-minute come up above this, I'm going to be looking for a possible long entry. That's kind of how I handle these levels, because once you get the bids above that previous resistance, that trade, if you have that close above, for me, for my trading plan, is invalid. So you're probably thinking, what if this, what if that? So I have a video where I talk more in depth about my levels, so be sure to check that one out. It's one of my more recent ones here on my YouTube, so yeah, check it out. If we push back down to this 528.5, it is a possible bounce area, but we've really hit it a lot the past week, so I'm more interested in a possible short entry below that. That being said, I'll let price action do the talking, just like we talked about on that 537.5. If we push above this, the closest hourly level I can see is this 547.6. Very clear, obvious level. We'll be looking for a possible reject there as well. People ask me a lot, like, what options are you trading when you trade these levels? I typically trade either same day or a day out in expiration when I'm trading SPY or SPX or QQQ. I trade at the money most of the time. So I know the option premiums have been jacked up lately. IV's been high. They've been overpriced, but hopefully we can get back to normal this coming week. Guess we'll see. This top zone here, I know it's kind of a big zone, but that's the best I can do because you can see the way we've come up to it, respected the top here. The bottom acts as resistance as well, so it's more of a zone. I'm going to be watching that. If something happens, we push back up to this level. I'm not for sure if we will this week. We could push on down, but if we do, we'll be watching this level closely as well. If we get it back above this, I don't see much stopping us back to all-time highs. So here are my updated SPX levels, okay? I had a couple more in from last week, but these levels have been really spot on. So for those new to my channel, I use these to guide my SPY trades, my ES trades, and yes, I will take trades based off these levels. It's very important to be watching these while day trading if possible. A lot of times if you go long or buy calls below resistance on SPX, it's going to hit it, reject, and stop you out. Or, if you're trying to go short or take puts above support, it's going to bounce, stop you out. So just be sure you pay attention to where you are on SPX. That way you're not getting stopped out for no reason. It may take a little more patience to wait on that to confirm as well, but trust me, it's well worth it. Up next is QQQ. But for those that are still with me, I have one swing trade set up at the end of this, so stick around for that. So these two levels here, right? This 555.98, 553.57, that's a daily gap I have marked. Yeah, we could possibly go long once we break above this to fill this gap. That's one possible trade, one trade ideal. But above this, if we can build above this, I like to move back up to this 460 area. Then above that, quite a bit of room once we get above that 460.8. Keep in mind, yes, these could be reject levels. These could be levels where we look to go long. We have to wait on confirmation. No confirmation equals no trade. So just be sure you have all these levels charted out, and you can trade NQ based off these levels for the futures traders out there. I prefer trading SPY and ES. That's just what I like. Now it's time to move on to the swing trade. Yes, we're back to Amazon, ticker AMZN. This is the top swing trade I have on watch this coming week. Could be a day trade / swing trade. So we'll see how it goes. for me to get into this trade, honestly, it looks great as a day trade as well. So if you don't swing trade, you want to try to day trade this level, looks solid. This is the daily gap. You can see here. This is my bounce area. I'm looking for a bounce here for a day trade if we get down around that 150. But the setup I'm talking about is this daily gap. Above 168.7, we have some massive room to the upside. So you're probably wondering like how I trade gaps. So of course I wait on confirmation. I need to see a close above, open above that level, the bids above the level. Now my stop loss will be the same time frame I used to enter, close back below the level. It doesn't always work out, but a lot of times we do get nice movement once we enter these gaps, giving us time to trim our trade, adjust our stop losses, and make a decent profit trading these gap fills just like you see here. Now, if I was looking to swing trade this, there's a couple different ways to go about it. You could actively manage it with your day trade. They may both turn into day trades. Or, if you enter on a higher time frame candle, say hourly close inside your level, my stop would be hourly close outside my level. That's the best way I know how to manage trades. Some people use percentage. 50% loss means you stopping out. But me, I let the chart invalidate my trade most of the time unless it's leaps. I'll let them ride for the most part. But that's it. I will add to this, don't expect to fill this gap every single time. If we get in here and catch $3, $4, $5 move up, that's a good trade. Just be sure you're trimming, manage your trade as we go. Because, 168.7 to 181.8 is a huge move. If we can catch all of that, perfect. But if not, we want to be sure we're locking in them profits on the way up. As always, managing our trade. So that's all for the watch list this week. Last week was absolutely insane. I had a massive week inside Team Bull with Team Bull. Yeah, let's just focus in and capitalize this week. Let's make some money. I hope you all do as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. As always, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.